Shunteria Virgous was a warm-hearted mother who cherished her kids and enjoyed a good time. Sadly, the man she had trusted, her children's father, would take her life because he believed she was an intruder. He made the decision to confess on Facebook after killing her. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Shunteria's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Memphis. Memphis is a city located in the southwestern corner of Tennessee, along the Mississippi River. It is the largest city in Tennessee and the second largest city in the southeastern United States, with a population of around 633,000. Memphis is renowned for its rich cultural heritage, particularly its pivotal role in the history of American music. Living in Memphis offers residents a dense suburban feel, and most residents rent their homes. Lil Mama, also known as Shunteria Virgous, was a wonderful mother who was constantly grinning and laughing. She was a kind and caring person. All in all, she was a very accommodating individual. Shunteria was also a mother of 2 children. She had a romantic relationship with Vontae Brown, with whom she had 2 children. Their relationship has been intermittent, on and off for 8 years, and their past is marked by violence and instability. Shunteria adored and treasured the time she spent with her children, despite the challenges she encountered as a mother. She would also share on Facebook about the difficulties in her relationship with Vontae when they broke up and reconciled. However, things would suddenly change. Just before 5 in the morning on Saturday, January 27, 2024, officers from Memphis police claimed they were called to a house in the 1400 block of Alta Vista Avenue near Fraser, where they discovered a woman dead. She was recognized as 27-year-old mother of 2, Shunteria Virgous. But in a Facebook post, Vontae Brown admitted to killing her, saying he thought she was breaking into his house. The family of Shunteria, however, disputes that it was an error, saying that she informed him that she was en route to him and that it was not an accident.
All happening on the same day in Fraser. Thanks for staying up with us tonight. I'm Daniel Wilkerson. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live from the Tillman Police Station. Lakia, you are at the scene of, or you were reporting from the scene of those shootings where police were called back to just moments ago, we understand. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Daniel, good evening. We were heading to the Tillman station, but then we learned that police returned back to one of those 3 separate shootings. They are back at one of those scenes where they reported a female victim was pronounced dead on this scene. We are right now in the 1400 block of Alta Vista. If you take a look behind me, you can see that officers are here on this scene. Again, police were here just before 5 this morning, and they got a call this morning because they heard about a shooting happening at one of these homes in the 1400 block of Alta Vista. Well, we just learned that now, fast forward to tonight, police are back at this home because they got a call of shots being fired. Now, I actually spoke to the family member, the cousin of the victim here at this scene. She identified that victim as Shunteria Virgous, and that family says they want answers.
We're hurting right now. We're grieving. And Shunteria was loved by so many people.
Police report getting to a scene in the 1400 block of Alta Vista in Fraser close to 5 o'clock Saturday morning. Police found a woman who was later pronounced dead. A family member who asked to remain anonymous identified the victim as 27-year-old Shunteria Virgous, also known as Lil Mama.
She's a beautiful person, loving mom. She loves her family.
Shunteria was a mother of 2 kids, both under the age of 7. The family asking for justice and believe they know who's responsible.
My family just has questions in regards to all the key events that took place.
And police also responding to 2 other crime scenes Saturday in Fraser, one just after midnight in the 3500 block of Debbie. A man was taken to emergency in critical condition, and another at around 1 p.m. in the 2800 block of Green Terrace Drive. One man was pronounced deceased on that scene. Memphians responding to these latest crimes.
I got kids, and it's really frightening me.
I'm scared. Just afraid to drive your car because you don't know if you'll be the next one to catch a bullet.
Now, Daniel, back out here live again at the 1400 block of Alta Vista. Police got a phone call. They got a call in that there were shots fired in this area. Again, this is the same block that they were at 5 this morning following a female being shot to death inside of one of these homes. Now, we are still working to learn whether that is actually the same house, but again, it is the same block. Police got here about an hour ago after hearing and getting a call about shots being fired. We're still working to learn whether any of those gunshots actually struck that house, and we're still working to get information and confirmation from police on that incident. Daniel.
A lot going on, to say the least.
According to the family, telling the truth is the correct thing to do. That Vontae Brown needs to let his children know he is the reason behind this and provide them with some closure. They added that he had admitted to the shooting on Facebook and was accountable. The lack of charges has infuriated the family. They're hoping that someone would notice this and look into it in depth. For further information, the family contacted the Memphis Police Department. Investigations into the case are still ongoing. The Facebook confession, which we were also able to obtain, says the following: "I love my baby mama. That girl was my lifeline, good or bad terms. I am laying in my bed sleep, woke up to windows getting busted. I am thinking someone is trying to rob me. Soon as I hear my doorknob, I shot 2 times. I didn't, it was my baby mama. I would go to war for my kids' mama. If I could take it back, I promise I would." Shunteria's posts on Facebook about her toxic relationship with Vontae were what initially sparked this tragic story. However, her final post, which she made a few days before she passed away, raised a lot of questions when she wrote, "Mama, I'm sorry, but this is the last time a man will ever play with me." Sadly, a few days later, she was killed by the man that many believe she was referring to. Although Brown was not taken into custody, many issues remain unanswered because her family is still trying to figure out why he says she is an intruder despite the fact that he knew she was coming and based on their problematic past. It is hard to imagine that he was unaware that it was her. In order for the family to move over this terrible loss, they also hope that one day he will tell them and their kids the complete truth. Shunteria was a bright and wonderful woman who will always be remembered as a devoted mother who would stop at nothing to make her children happy. We wish her family the closure they deserve eventually so they may go on and begin the healing process. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.